After 60, something starts to quietly shift inside your body, and most people don't even notice it happening. You wake up more tired than usual, your joints ache, sleep becomes unpredictable. Maybe you feel more anxious, more forgetful, and your cravings for sugar or carbs are stronger than ever. Most people just blame it on getting older, but here's the truth bomb no one talks about. Your gut becomes the command center of your entire health after 60. And when your gut is out of balance, everything else goes with it. Your energy, your mood, your immune system, even how clearly you think. Now here's the crazy part. Poor gut health mimics the signs of normal aging. That constant bloating after meals, that stubborn weight gain no matter how little you eat, that brain fog or irritability for no reason. It's not always age, it's your gut waving a red flag, but because it's so silent and gradual, most people never catch it. Take Bill, 68. For years he felt off. Nothing specific, just off. He was slower, more forgetful, and started having weird stomach issues. His doctor ran tests. Everything looked normal. They chalked it up to aging, but deep down, Bill knew something wasn't right. He kept digging. And one day, he came across a small tip, a simple change to his morning routine. Just one switch, and within weeks, everything began to shift. The bloating faded, his energy came back, his mood lifted. It wasn't magic, it was fixing his gut. So what was the one morning habit quietly ruining his gut? That's the million-dollar question, and the answer is something so ordinary, so familiar, you'd never expect it to be the root of so much damage. Most people do it every single morning without thinking twice, and it's slowly tearing apart their digestion, lowering their immunity, and accelerating their aging. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, and once you stop it, your body finally gets a chance to heal. Keep watching, because this next part may be the most important health wake-up call you've ever heard. Let's talk about the real villain hiding in plain sight, your morning routine. Sounds harmless, right? A slice of toast, maybe a bowl of cereal, a little fruit juice, and that comforting cup of coffee with a splash of creamer. You've probably been doing it for years. But here's the shocker, that exact routine could be the reason you're feeling bloated, tired, foggy, and out of balance. What seems comforting is actually wrecking your gut from the inside out. Here's what's really going on. Toast and cereal, they're packed with empty carbs that flood your system with sugar the moment you wake up. That sweet jam? Even more sugar. Fruit juice? Sounds healthy, but it's basically liquid sugar without the fiber your gut needs. And coffee creamers? Don't get fooled, most are full of hydrogenated oils, artificial additives, and hidden chemicals your gut can't stand. Add in the habit of popping an antacid or other meds before eating, and now your stomach acid is weakened before digestion even starts. This mix creates chaos in your gut. Sugar spikes feed the bad bacteria while starving the good ones. Your gut lining begins to weaken, slowly letting toxins leak into your system, causing inflammation, fatigue, and those random aches you can't explain. You're not just tired, your gut is under attack before the day even begins. Take Tom for example, 70 years old, always started his day the same way. White toast with jam, black coffee with vanilla creamer, maybe a banana or a glass of orange juice. It felt like comfort, but over time he started noticing changes, bloating after breakfast, a burning feeling creeping up his chest. He was exhausted before noon, even though he wasn't doing anything new. Doctors said it was acid reflux, maybe stress, but nothing helped. Until he looked at what he was eating first thing in the morning. One by one, he removed the sugar, the fake creamers, the empty carbs, and like flipping a switch, his gut calmed down. The reflux faded, his energy came back. His mornings weren't just peaceful, they became healing. The truth is, most people have no idea how much damage they're doing before they've even left the kitchen. Most people don't realize this, but nearly 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. That means your gut isn't just about digestion. It's your body's first line of defense against sickness, fatigue, even early aging. But here's the problem. Bad morning habits quietly weaken that defense day after day. You wake up, have your usual meal, maybe sugary cereal, toast with jam, or flavored coffee creamer. And without knowing it, you're starting the day by attacking your own gut. These foods kill off the good bacteria your body desperately needs. And once those healthy bacteria start disappearing, yeast and harmful microbes take over. This imbalance slows digestion, causing food to sit and rot in your gut longer than it should. And that leads to inflammation, not just in your stomach, but everywhere. It creeps into your joints, into your skin, even into your brain. That's why you might feel foggy after breakfast, why your knees ache more lately, why your skin doesn't glow like it used to. And here's the scary part. Most people chalk it all up to just getting older. But the truth is, your body is in a constant battle, not against time, but against the chaos in your gut. It's not normal to feel this drained, bloated, or irritable. It's not aging, it's your gut begging for help. Every bite you take in the morning either supports your immune system or tears it down, and the more days this continues, the weaker your defenses become. Imagine waking up, and instead of feeling refreshed, your body starts the day already fighting itself. That's what these habits are doing, slowly, quietly, and powerfully. Every morning, millions of people over 65 are unknowingly sabotaging their health, all because of foods they've been told are healthy. It sounds harmless, even good. A bowl of multigrain cereal with low-fat milk, maybe a fruit yogurt, a splash of coffee creamer, and a glass of orange juice. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. These very foods might be the reason you feel foggy, bloated, and low on energy every single day. Flavored yogurts, loaded with hidden sugars. That healthy cereal, packed with refined carbs that hit your system like a sugar bomb. Instant oatmeal packets, often laced with artificial flavors and sweeteners. Even the fruit juice that looks so fresh and natural, it's stripped of fiber and floods your body with pure sugar. And don't get us started on those coffee creamers. Many are full of hydrogenated oils and chemicals your gut can't process. What happens next is simple but dangerous. These foods cause rapid sugar spikes. Your gut bacteria, the good guys that protect you, start dying off. Inflammation rises, digestion slows, and your body starts feeling heavier, slower, more tired. One woman in her 70s thought she was just aging. Every morning she'd wake up with brain fog and couldn't focus until late afternoon. She blamed it on age, hormones, even poor sleep. But the real culprit? Her healthy cereal and juice combo. Once she made one small change in her breakfast, that fog started to lift. Because the truth is, these so-called healthy options are anything but. They're gut killers in disguise, and they're silently stealing your vitality, one bite at a time. A lot of seniors believe that skipping breakfast is helping their digestion. Maybe they heard it gives the stomach a rest or helps with weight. But here's the trap. Going too long without food first thing in the morning actually throws your gut into a panic. It doesn't calm your system, it shocks it. When you skip breakfast, bile starts to build up in your digestive tract. It's like your body prepared to digest food that never came. That bile just sits there, irritating the stomach lining. Over time, this weakens your digestion. You start feeling nauseous, bloated, or gassy later in the day and can't figure out why. Then, when you finally eat, often a big meal around lunch or dinner, your gut isn't ready. That delay can lead to acid reflux, poor sleep, and discomfort through the night. Worse, skipping breakfast over and over messes with your gut microbiome, the good bacteria that keep everything running. These tiny organisms rely on routine. When you eat wildly different times each day, they get confused, they stop functioning at their best, and that's when the problems begin. Brain fog, joint stiffness, bloating, and more. What your gut really wants is predictability. A light, nourishing breakfast eaten around the same time each morning gives your digestive system a clear signal. We're starting the day. You don't need a giant meal, just something simple that calms your gut, not confuses it. A consistent morning routine tells your body it's safe, balanced, and supported. It's not just about what you eat, it's about when and how. Timing is everything when it comes to gut health, and for many, this one small change can unlock huge relief. Here's what most people don't realize. Fixing your gut doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, just a simple 3-step morning routine can completely change how your body feels in a matter of days. It starts the moment you wake up. Before anything else, drink a glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon and just a pinch of sea salt. It might sound too simple, but it wakes up your digestion, hydrates your system, and sets the tone for a gut-friendly day. Next comes breakfast, and this is where many people go wrong. Skip the sugary cereals and start building your plate with real, gut-loving foods. Think fiber-packed oats with chia seeds or a small bowl of chia pudding you can prep the night before. Add in healthy fats like a few slices of avocado or a handful of walnuts, and don't forget clean protein. Maybe a boiled egg or some plain Greek yogurt with a spoon of flaxseed. Even a piece of sourdough toast with almond butter is a better choice than most boxed breakfasts. The third step is key. Avoid hitting your gut with a sugar bomb or a caffeine jolt. That means ditching the flavored creamers, fruit juices, and loading up on coffee right away. These things give you a short spike of energy, but crash your gut flora hard. Instead, ease into your morning with your warm lemon water and enjoy your coffee after your gut has something real to work with. And for seniors who struggle with energy, mobility, or time, these steps are totally doable. The lemon water takes 30 seconds. Chia pudding can be made the night before. And boiled eggs, just keep a few ready in the fridge. It's simple, realistic, and it works. Most people think fixing gut health means cutting out everything they enjoy, but the real magic starts when you add the right foods in. Fermented foods might not sound exciting, but they're the hidden heroes your gut's been begging for. Things like kefir, sauerkraut, plain yogurt, kombucha, and even a little miso can work wonders inside your body. These foods aren't just trendy, they've been used for centuries to keep the gut strong and healthy. Here's what they do. They help rebuild the gut wall that's been worn down over time by sugar, processed foods, and medications. They feed the good bacteria that your body needs to fight off the bad stuff. And they help balance your digestion, so instead of feeling heavy, bloated, or uncomfortable after meals, you feel light, clear, and even energized. There's one man who was tired all the time, always needing a nap after lunch, feeling bloated no matter what he ate. He thought it was just old age, but all he did was start adding a few spoonfuls of sauerkraut to his lunch and drinking a small glass of kefir in the morning. Within 2 weeks, the bloating was gone. His energy came back. He wasn't dragging through the afternoon anymore. He felt alive again. The best part? You don't need to overhaul your diet. Just 1 or 2 tablespoons of fermented foods per day can completely shift how your digestion works. Add some sauerkraut next to your eggs, sip a little kombucha with lunch, or stir some miso into warm water as a gut-friendly evening drink. It's easy, it's natural, and your gut will thank you, because it's not just about what you take out, it's about what you put in. You don't have to flip your whole life upside down to start healing your gut. In fact, the best results often come from simple changes, done consistently, and that starts with what's on your plate in the morning. Adding anti-inflammatory, gut-soothing foods into your breakfast can do more for your energy, mood, and digestion than any supplement ever could. Think about this. Your gut's been inflamed, stressed, and working overtime for years. It needs calm. It needs comfort. That's where foods like ginger and turmeric come in. These natural ingredients are like a fire extinguisher for your gut. They cool the inflammation and help your digestion run smoother. Bone broth is another gut healing powerhouse. It's warm, rich in nutrients, and helps rebuild the gut lining from the inside out. And don't forget about fruits like bananas and papaya. They're gentle, easy to digest, and packed with enzymes that support healthy digestion. Even something as small as pumpkin seeds adds zinc and fiber to your plate, both crucial for gut repair. Now picture this, a warm bowl of oats topped with sliced banana, a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds, and a spoonful of turmeric honey mix on the side. Maybe a mug of bone broth to sip with it. It's not fancy, it's not complicated, but it tells your body, hey, I've got you. That's the magic. Healing doesn't have to be extreme. You don't need to starve yourself, cut out everything, or live on green juice. You just need to show up every day with one small act of gut kindness. Keep it steady, keep it simple. Your gut will notice, your energy will rise. And before you know it, you won't just feel better, you'll feel like yourself again. Every morning, without even realizing it, many people over 65 are doing something small that's quietly stealing their energy, focus, and comfort. It doesn't scream danger, it feels normal, familiar. Maybe it's a sugary cereal, maybe skipping breakfast, maybe loading coffee with creamer, but over time, this one habit can slowly chip away at your health, weakening your gut, clouding your mind, draining your strength. But here's the truth. This isn't about cutting everything out or following some strict diet. It's about reclaiming what's already yours, your energy, your clarity, that lightness in your body that says, I feel good again. You've lived through so much, overcome so many seasons of life. You've earned the right to wake up feeling strong, not sluggish, clear, not foggy, comfortable, not inflamed. So let's make this simple. Tomorrow morning, change just one thing. Swap out the cereal for oats. Add lemon water before your coffee. Try a spoon of sauerkraut, something small but powerful. And then watch how your body responds. Because when your gut starts to heal, your entire life begins to shift. You feel more you again, sharper, lighter, more alive. And it all starts with that one morning change. Drop a comment. What's your go-to morning habit? And are you ready to switch it? Share this with someone you care about, because sometimes the tiniest shift can spark the biggest transformation. This isn't the end of your vitality, it's the beginning of a comeback.